Good morning, my dear students. We started to discussing about relational algebra operation in DBMS. The last class, we came to know about what is the meaning of relational algebra and what are its different concepts. The relational algebra operations, it's going to be containing expressions which is going to be executing onto the existed databases. Relational algebra expressions which is going to be creating a new relation from the existed table by taking help of select operations and as well as the project operations. In relational algebra operations, select it can be in select or it can be in project. Select, it's going to be extracting the tuples from the existed relation, and project operation, it's going to be retrieving the columns or attributes from the relation. Select operation is going to be denoted by the sigma symbol. Project operation going to be denoted by the pi symbol. What will be get the result that's going to be considered as a new relation algebra expressions. In relational algebra operations, so where we can able to tell that union compatible. The meaning of union compatible is very simple. The degree of attributes from the two different relation should get matched. Union compatible if they have the same degree and all their attributes correspondingly have the same kind of domain. The domain, the meaning is very clear. Type of the attribute, it belongs to the particular relation. Like suppose if I'm going to be considered, the name itself is one of the attribute in the relation. Whenever if I'm going to be using the name is a attribute, then I can define by taking help of variable character. Its indication is very simple. What I'm going to be using the values, it must be in alphabetic. Suppose if I'm going to be use the age is very simple. The age is going to be considered as a numerical value. The domain of the age is number. So that is the meaning of the domain. So like the union, the intersection operations, and also we have a set difference operations will be applicable on the union compatible relations. The relations is mean that two different tables. So whenever if you want to be join some of the attributes between the two different relation, so it must be first satisfy the union compatibility. The resulting relation has the same attributes names as the first relation what we have in the R1. The first one is the union. So union just is going to be combining the different kinds of attributes from the two different relations. R1 is one relation and R2 is a one more relation. So what we have the all the tuples from the R1 and all the tuples from the R2 we going to be joining together, and that's going to be storing in the R3. The union operation is going to be denoted by the symbol U here. That's indication is that. So what we have the all the tuples from the R1 or tuples from the R2, that's going to be become a one more relation. That's the relation name is now R3. The union operation going to be eliminating the same kind of tuples if it is appears in the R3. So here you can go through that the result one is a one relation and result two is a one more relation, and social security number is the attribute. So and in the result one, and social security number in the result two. Result two is a one more relation, result one is a one more relation, and result is a result of the combining the two different relations. Here you can go through that the union compatibility, how it will be work. Same number of attributes, here also one and here also one. and the domain also be the number, and here also we have a domain also the number. When we're going to be combining these two attributes from the two different relation, the union compatibility is applicable, and it should be applicable, and result also will be have a all the values from the two different relation. If it is a same kind of values, if it is available, that will be get eliminated. And like we have intersections, only common values or common tuples from the two different relation will be going to be retrieving from the two different relation, and that's going to becoming a relation, one more extra new relation. The result of the intersection operation and two relations R1 R2. R1 is a one table, R2 is a one more table. So here example, like, so here it can be contain only four attributes, and R2 also be containing a four attributes, and R3 that is going to be including the all the tuples that are in the both R1 and also in the R2. This is a symbol what the intersection is going to be denoted, and the both the union and intersection operations are commutative and also associative operations. Third one, we have the set of set difference. The result of set difference is very simple. Operation on two relations R1 and R2. So that includes all the tuples are in the R1 but not in the R2. A set difference denoted by the symbol here, the minus. And so in the R3 we have a result. The tuples are in R1 and those tuples not will be available in the R2. It's going to be combining the tuples from the R1 and also tuple from the R2, that all the tuples going to be storing in the R3. So here we have some example about how we can able to work with the union compatibility by taking help of set difference, union, and as well as intersection. The two union compatible relations, student and instructor. First one, F name, Fn is F name, L is the last name, and also we have a F name and L name. So here what we have to understand, degree of attributes from the student relation, degree of attributes from the instructor, both are same. Here also we have a two attributes, and in the student also we have a two attributes. What is the domain of the Fn? Domain of the Fn is variable character, and domain of the F name in the instructor also variable character. That is what the union compatibility. First it must be match to work with the union, intersection, and also set difference. The first one we have in the B, you can see that in B we are going to be applying the union operation, student and instructor. Student is one more table and instructor also one more table, and we are applying the union between these two relations. The result of union here you can see Susan, Ramesh, Johnny, Barbara, Ami, Jimmy, MS, up to MS will be get here. Okay, and afterwards if it is there same kind of values what we have in the instructor and the same value if it is in the student, that will be get eliminated. So which are those? So we have a here Susan, Avo is there, and also we have a Susan and Avo. See here only one time it was appeared. And next we have Ramesh and Shah is there, and also we have a Ramesh and Shah, so that will be eliminated. That is not going to display in the result of the union. So like that here in the intersection, so only common student and instructor, so we are applying the intersection operation. So in this intersection operation it's going to be retrieving the only common records from the two different relation. So Susan who here, and Susan and how also here, so that will be displayed, and Ramesh, Shah is available, and here also we have as Ramesh and Shah, so that will be displayed in the result. And student and instructor here. Set difference means what? Which are the records are there in the students, those records should not be in the instructor. Okay, so here we have a Susan is available here. Ramesh and Shah also is available in this table. So that two records will be eliminated. Only Johnny, Barbar, and Jimmy Amest will be displayed in the set difference operation, and also be taken here instructor minus students. That is the result of the instructor. So we have Cartesian product. What is the meaning of this Cartesian product? Or a Cartesian product is also called as a cross product or cross joining operation. Joining is one of the most important operation in the DBMS, which is going to be combining the tuples from the two different relations. So whenever if we're going to be performing a joining operations by taking help of different relations, there will be a chance to be get redundancy of tuples. So sometimes due to the application of creation of new database, sometimes it may be going to be get arises. So here out of that we have a cross product. Cartesian product is there. The Cartesian product will be denoted by the symbol multiplication or a into symbol is there. R1 is one table and R2 will be one more table. So here R1 how many number of attributes are there, in R2 how many number of attributes are there. So that will be work in combinational fashion. The joining operation will going to work on combinational fashion. So that result going to be storing in the R3. The resulting relation R3 includes all combined tuples from two relation R1 and R2. So it's going to be working with the plus and also be in the fashion of multiplication. This is the what we can able to see that some example about the Cartesian product if you are going to be applying by taking help of the last class